Satvika and Tamasic action, Sattvic and Tamasic action. So how do you distinguish? And you keep saying in the book there is a fine line between Sattvic and Tamasic action.
You see, tamasic action is when you are conditioned, when you are in bondage, yet you feel untroubled by a situation. You say, I'm confident I'm doing the right thing. I'm at the right place. I know I understand. I'm just all right. That is tamsikta. Like a fellow who cares not at all about the world because he is drunk. And then there is the fellow who cares not at all about the world because he realizes the intrinsic nature of the world. This is sattvikta. I said there is a fine line between the two because there is a great apparent commonality, similarity. What is that? Both these fellows are confident of their situation and do not worry too much about the world. But one is confident because one is totally deluded, and the other is confident because he is liberated. Tamsikta has been taken as the lowest of the three gunas in Prakriti, precisely because it keeps one comfortable. When one is rajasic, then one is restless. But when one is tamasic, one is at rest. A very dangerous kind of rest.
In action.
Yes, you could.
Suffering.
Yes. No, the fellow becomes insensitive towards his suffering. You could visualize a drunkard sleeping on the railway tracks in all bliss. Totally unmindful of the world, totally unmindful of his location, his situation, totally unmindful of the tragedy that very soon is going to fall upon him. That's tamsikta. So the fellow is not only at the wrong place, he feels no need to change his place. And unfortunately, most people we see around us are tamasic in nature. We just feel so comfortable in our skin. In fact, we resist any attempts by life to show us the mirror. We want to tell ourselves we are okay, and that we often call as positivity. We want to tell ourselves things are, if not excellent, then at least acceptable with us. And that's a great problem. That's like somebody willfully hiding his disease. Somebody not being honest enough even to carry out a diagnosis. So that's tamsikta. Sattvikta is when you really are on the right track, when you really understand the ways of life, when you really understand the one within who is a master at self-delusion, and therefore now you are no more in bondage, you are actually in the right place. So that sattvikta, that has been taken as the highest point possible to the mind. And after that, the only thing left is to go beyond even sattvikta, and that is the gunatit state, and that is pure self, the truth. That's how Vedanta puts it.